Hello, everybody. It's Nick Grimshaw here from Beautiful Summer Morning. And the reason I'm here this morning is I wanted to do a series of videos to help you with the ebook I wrote about positive thinking. So there are tools to help you improve your ability to think positively. And part of the reason for thinking positively is that it changes your outlook on your life. So, from moving away from a negative mindset to moving towards a more positive one, you'll start to see that shift in how your world looks. Now, thinking positively is part of the whole process of living mindfully. And that's really everything I do is all about living mindfully, living in the present, being aware of what's going on around you, your increase in your awareness. So that's why I wrote the ebook. And this is why I wanted to add value to that ebook by helping you understand the tools within the ebook and how to use them. And the first part of the ebook on positive thinking is about gratitude. And you might wonder why I would start at gratitude. But gratitude to me is the foundation of any kind of inspirational growth, any part of rediscovery of self. It's an important part of beginning that process of moving things from the negative to the positive. Because when you are grateful for things, you have automatically shifted your stance. You've shifted the way you think. And I keep coming back to Wayne Dyer's thing about if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And this is an important part of a practice of positive thinking. And gratitude is your first step. Now, gratitude to me underlies it's your first high level, high vibrational experience, your thought level. It is part of your growth, your consciousness. So as you move up in consciousness, you are moving up in gratitude. And as you get to that point where you live in gratitude, then you start changing the way you live. So one of the practices, I just wanted to talk briefly about the practices of gratitude. And I know that you read the ebook, or if you haven't read the ebook that you downloaded, then maybe this is a good opportunity for you to go back, take a look at it, and come forward step by step. And I don't like to burden with people with a whole bunch of work that you have to do. People are time stressed as it is. But I think as you move into these practices, you will find that the stress begins to slip away from you. And part of that stress is not being centered in feeling positive about the world around you, feeling positive about your job, feeling positive about your family, your children, your wife, your husband, whatever it may be in your life. So one of the first and most simplest gratitude exercises is just to say thank you. It doesn't take a lot of time out of your life, but as you wake up in the morning, say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this morning. Thank you for this new day. Thank you for allowing me another day to live more fully as I would like to live to my potential, up to my potential. Just thank you as you wake up, as you get out of bed. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for allowing me this day to express myself. That is probably the most simplest of exercises that you can do for gratitude. It's simple, easy, takes no time. It can be part of just getting up in the morning, just remembering to say thank you, thank you for this night, thank you for the sleep I've received. Anything like that, that is your first gratitude practice. And if you don't do anything else but you say thank you, then you have definitely advanced your whole thinking process by just saying thank you. But if you want to achieve even more with your gratitude practice, there are some other simple things you can do. And one of them is take a simple piece of paper. You don't have to start a journal, do anything else like that. A gratitude journal is an excellent idea, but it's not necessary. If you get up in the morning and you're sitting down having your coffee, quickly jot out 3 things you're grateful for this morning. And you can then toss the paper away. You don't have to save them or do anything like that. You can just put it in garbage, use scrap paper, whatever you have around. The point is that you're taking time to write out things that you are grateful for. And as you do this, again, you're changing your attitude. You're moving from any kind of negativity towards a more positive life. And if you can do that on a daily basis, that is awesome. If you remember to do it 2 or 3 times a week, that's great. If you set aside Saturday morning to write down things you're positive for, and that's all that you do, that's still a step in the right direction. And we can go on and on about gratitude and what you can do with gratitude. The important part is to avoid becoming rote. Now, what I've noticed with students that I've coached on gratitude and on doing their gratitude lists and getting into a practice of gratitude, they tend to repeat the same thing every day. And gratitude is about finding gratefulness in the smallest things. So you can come out with, oh, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my friends, I'm grateful for having a splendid house, for my nice car, whatever. But let's see if we can mix that up a bit and talk about why we're grateful. So what is it about your family you're grateful for? So you can say, I'm grateful to my family because yesterday my father-in-law picked up my son because I have been called to a late meeting, or something similar, or a little thing like, I am grateful that I have this space to enjoy a little bit of solitude. For instance, I love my patio. I go out to my patio every morning and I have my coffee and I do my reading there, my reading practice in the morning, and it's covered, so it doesn't matter what the weather is. I'm outside, it can rain all at once, that doesn't matter. I'm in a warm tropical climate, so I don't have to worry about snow or being too cold outside. And it's the little things, the breeze that's stirring the leaves and the branches. Wow, I am grateful for that. I am grateful for my neighbor who keeps an eye on my house when I'm away. I am grateful for my neighbor next door because he heard me in the night being sick and came the next morning to ask if I was all right. All of those things are an expression of gratitude. Even being thankful for the difficult things, because it is from the difficult things that we grow. So if you've had a difficult experience, be grateful for what that experience has taught me. So it's all part of gratitude. But let's go back to the simplest. If all you're doing is saying thank you, thank you, thank you, when you got up in the morning, you've taken a giant step to moving from this constant awareness of our condition, the conditional living, and we're moving it towards our intentional living. And that's what mindfulness is about. It's what thinking positively is all about. I hope this helps. And I hope that you get back into the ebook and look at that section on gratitude that I wrote, and that you start even a small gratitude exercise so that you are shifting, constantly shifting that move from your negative towards the positive. Hope this helped. Have an awesome day. Remember, dream big, live inspired.